Hi everyone, this is just a basic video review of the Alienware M11x. Just give you a quick rundown of what this video is about. It's basically just going to give you a quick review of the hardware of the device, talk to you a little bit about the previous model, talk to you a bit about the new model, sort of the interfaces, the specification of the unit, and a few basic bits about the unit. In a later video, I'm going to be benchmarking the new Alienware with some games, so you can get a feel for what that's like. Talk to you a bit more in depth about that in a later video. But this is just a basic review about the laptop, a few of its features, and a few other basic things if you're looking into buying one. With regards to benchmarking, if you're a gamer, we're going to be getting onto that in a different video. So, here we have the previous version of the Alienware, which I used to have. Obviously I've got the new one now. Previous version boasted a Core 2 Duo processor. The new one comes with a Core i5 processor, which I upgraded to the Core i7 processor, which is running at, I think it's about 1.5 gigahertz, which actually clocks up to about 2.6 with turbo boost when you get the gaming going and things like that, so that's pretty good. I've also upped it to 8 gig of DDR3 RAM, which makes a massive difference, really does help. Also, when you upgrade to the Core i7 processor, you get a 2 gig NVIDIA GT540M graphics card, dedicated graphics card in the unit, which is 2 gig as opposed to the 1 gig with the Core i5. Was told that it doesn't make that much of a difference in terms of, the actual processing power of the graphics card, because essentially it's the same graphics card, you've just got more graphics memory, but I'd like to think it makes a bit of a difference in terms of the performance and everything. It does definitely help, contrary to what people may think. I think it makes a difference, so that's a positive thing. It's got an 11.6 inch screen, a high definition screen, 1366 by 768 resolution. It's WLED, which is pretty cool. You can see it's quite reflective in the daytime, but we'll get onto that in a bit. And it's also got integrated Bluetooth, much like the previous model. Now, a few of the noticeable aesthetic differences. I'll just move these around for you so you can see. Are obviously the ports. The previous model has a VGA port, USB LAN, which is only a 100 meg LAN port, HDMI, whereas the newer model, if I lift this up for you, newer model has a display port, HDMI port, powered USB port. I think the old model actually has that as well, to be completely honest with you, and a gigabit Ethernet port, as well as the SD card reader and the FireWire port. Again, much like the previous model, they've just shifted things around a little bit. Again, previous model has the 2 audio outputs for your headphones, the microphone, and the 2 USB. Much like the newer revision, that pretty much has the same thing. Again, a lot of the aesthetics of the machine itself are pretty much the same. You've got the vent on the back, you've got the grill underneath where the hot air pumps out, which can get quite warm when you're playing games. But overall, in terms of the laptop itself, I think it's a pretty nifty laptop, notebook, whatever you want to call it, netbook. It's great if you're on the move and things like that. I mean, the size is brilliant. It is a little bit heavy, admittedly, but to be honest, it's not that bad. I mean, if you've got it in like a bag, like a small messenger bag or something, I don't know, it's pretty easy to carry around. It's definitely worthwhile if you're looking to get like a kind of a mid-range gaming laptop for on the move, but you're also looking for portability. This laptop is the one. I mean, for standard use, you get about 5 to 6 hours just general use. When you ramp the settings up to high for gaming and things like that, it does drop to about an hour and a half to 2 hours, probably closer to an hour and a half in terms of solid gaming on the thing. But again, it plays most games in high settings. I've recently tried Crysis 2 on it. It plays that quite comfortably, 30 frames a second plus. StarCraft 2, it plays that pretty nicely. Borderlands, again, that's pretty good. Call of Duty Black Ops, it plays that quite nice. Again, if you've got any sort of requests for games you'd like me to try out on it, let me know. If I've got the game, I'll certainly put a video review up. But I would definitely recommend this laptop. It's a pretty nice, pretty basic laptop really. All of the keys, soft touch keys, they light up quite nice. The mouse pad is quite good. I also bought a Razer gaming mouse to go with this. It's Bluetooth, so that's quite handy. No cables or anything like that. But obviously, if you want the increased precision, you plug that in. But yeah, I definitely recommend this laptop to anyone who's looking to buy sort of a gaming laptop for like uni or for like just general purpose sort of portability. I know here in the UK for the Core i5 model, I think they've dropped the price to £599 now, whereas before I think it was around about £899 for the Core i5. Bit gutted actually, because I paid close to £1,000 for mine, what with the Core i7 upgrade and everything. But it's definitely worth it. There are a few other niggles with the laptop in terms of the display drivers, having to update those. It's a bit of an involved process. There are a few videos out there on YouTube that highlight this as well. Also, the graphic switching, it's a bit more intelligent compared to the previous model. The previous model has a hotkey you can use to switch to the dedicated graphics. Whereas the new model with the NVIDIA Optimus, it does that for you based on the application. Again, it's pretty easy to add those applications. A lot of the applications are already added, but there are ways around that. There are ways to tweak that and to get it to run at full performance all the time if you want to, and there are ways of tweaking it to switch whenever's convenient for you, really. But that's definitely something else we can cover. So yeah, that's the Alienware, and that's the older model of Alienware. Not all that much in it really, apart from one's a bit more of a powerhouse than the other one. And the new processor and the RAM and the graphics really do make a big difference on this model compared to the older model. Going from the older model to the newer model, I did notice a difference in terms of gaming and performance. It is better. There are a few other things you can change on the notebook itself. Obviously, you can put a solid state drive in there or a faster hard drive, which would improve things. But it's definitely worth a look, especially if you don't have the previous model and you're looking to get a small, powerful notebook or laptop. Definitely, this is I would recommend this for sure, definitely. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave comments and requests. If you'd like to request any other videos or performance benchmarking on the laptop or whatever, let me know. I'll do my best to try and do those for you. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Cheers, guys.